The once sleepy coastal town of Jurien is developing fast, and two-storey mansions are replacing the old fibro holiday houses that used to be the main type of housing in town. Like all attractive places, Jurien is in grave danger of being overdeveloped and ruined. The Indian Ocean Drive, running south to Llansillen, now connects this part of the coast direct to the northern suburbs of Perth, and there's little doubt it will change forever the quiet laid-back nature that used to be once such a part of the area. Off the coast lies Jurien Bay Marine Park. The park is located between Greenhead and Wedge Island. It caters for a number of activities, with some areas set aside as sanctuaries, and others where commercial and recreational fishing are allowed. No-take or sanctuary zones are a divisive issue, but worldwide surveys indicate that fish numbers triple and average fish sizes go up by 20 to 30% where zones are present. Areas that are fished regularly are then repopulated by fish moving out of the sanctuary zones seeking new living space, and on the whole, the fishery is protected. The islands in this area are a major breeding ground for Australian sea lions, and regular patrols help to rescue any sea lions that may have become entangled in nets. The nearby Nambung National Park and the Pinnacles draw thousands of visitors every year. The squatters' huts along the coast north of Jurien used to be a terrific place to visit, but since the government moved in and destroyed them, the area has lost much of its former charm. On the plus side, the council has established a campsite at Sandy Cape, where many of the old huts used to stand. Jurien is situated on the coast opposite Escape Island. The town's name originated with an expedition led by Commodore Nicolas Baudin in 1801. A cartographic surveyor on the expedition, Louis de Freycinet, named the area after a French naval administrator named Charles-Marie Vicomte Jurien. Despite the extensive charting of the area, there were a number of shipwrecks off the coast, and evidence of some can still be seen at low tide. A lighthouse was established in 1930 on Escape Island to try and reduce the number of ships being lost. Settlement in the district dates from the 1850s, when Walter Padbury took up land. His nephew, John Grigson, managed the property, and with the new industry, there was a need for a jetty. Construction began on the jetty in 1885. A shipping and landing reserve was declared in 1887, and a church reserve gazetted in 1930. The first farms in the area found conditions very difficult. Missing trace elements in the soil led to a fatal wasting disease in sheep and cattle, and when the Midlands Railway was completed further inland in 1894, many people moved away to settle on more fertile land. The deficiencies in the soil were not recognised until 1939. Fishing has been important since the early 1900s, and gradually a small settlement built up around the jetty. In 1931, a church was erected. Initially, the town started to develop as a holiday destination for families further inland. Shacks were erected and a new well dug. The town site was surveyed in 1956 and started off with the name Jurien Bay. In 1959, it was changed to just Jurien, but in 1999, it went back to being Jurien Bay again, as that was the most popular local name in use for the site. In 1988, a new marina catering for 72 commercial fishing boats was opened. Local attractions in the area include Drover's Cave National Park, that contains a number of interesting limestone caves.